Water officials from across the Murray-Darling Basin have held crisis talks in Canberra as they face the spectre of further fish kills in the river system. There are now warnings other bird and animal life will also be affected.
The clean-up team has finally arrived at Menindee, but the rot has set in.
It's unfortunate that the last fish kill, majority of the fish have now sunk and it's now sitting at the bottom of the river.
Just a few days ago, this stretch of the Darling River was choked with many thousands of dead fish.
Environmental disaster, and look at these iconic fish of Australia.
The Basin Authority says there are a number of factors that cause the mass fish kill, including the drought and rapid changes in temperature. Short spells of cool weather around the river caused a blue-green algal bloom to die. As the algae decomposed, oxygen dropped below critical levels and the fish suffocated. But are these fish just the canary in the coal mine?
We have internationally listed wetlands, we have internationally endangered birds. They're all have been under pressure for quite some time.
The Murray-Darling is a river system under duress. Blue-green algae is forming throughout the green and amber areas of this map. But the worst hotspots in red have been growing rapidly. Algae here is much more prominent and scum can be seen on the water. Concerns about the state of the river system have been long-standing. A former senior Murray-Darling Basin Authority employee turned lobbyist says basin management has been bungled.
It's really quite devastating to what's happened, what the government has done to the people in the Lower Darling.
Labor wants an independent scientific probe. The Greens are calling for a royal commission.
I think it's destructive when we have communities pitting against communities, industry and environment pitted against each other.
In this debate, information can be tricky to nail down. Agencies today unable to confirm the widely reported figure that up to 1 million fish died at Menindee, and another fish kill report was questioned.
This morning we're just getting reports coming through of a fish kill down at Lake Hume on the New South Wales-Victoria border.
On closer inspection, it was hard to see the evidence. Local authorities have since suggested it might have been a fisherman throwing back carp. Water officials will now prepare a briefing for the federal government, even considering whether to physically move some fish from stressed areas. Aerators will be put into parts of the river system to provide fresh oxygen, but experts say each of those can only replenish an area the size of a tennis court. Anna Henderson, ABC News, Canberra.